Uh, Hi guys, welcome to my wicso series. Oh, what wicso stands for what a civilization started over. Um, you know, if you see this, you probably know what a wicso is, or you're my friend, one of my friends. But anyways, so these are the first two countries. They have existed for a long time. And by that, I mean I don't know, 100-ish years. They're city-states. They don't control much. They haven't cared to expand much. And they've mostly just been trading with each other and exploring. But the red team's old leader has just, died, and his son has came into power. And you know what his son is? Because the old leader brought peace and stuff. His son, however, feels that they should expand their influence like this. Yeah, so his son takes power and funds some exploration up here. And the blue team, upon seeing this, thinks, oh no, if they get too big, they're just gonna invade us if we stay this small. So they also begin expanding. And exploring. So these are monarchies, These are monarchies. They do not have democracies. They do not have dictatorships yet. These are, they're people. So blue team's gonna form. They're both gonna form a few new cities. Bam. I think 2 cities is too many for such tiny countries. Bam. So they do have boats, but they're not particularly good boats. So this is all they're gonna know about. And that too, I guess. So red team is gonna continue expanding up there and a little bit down here. Whereas blue team is going to expand up here and over here. So these two countries, they're essentially rivals, right? They rival each other. They're Marvel rivals. And they don't want to go to war. They don't have many people that kill many people, and they wouldn't be able to build very effectively. But so basically, they decide that they promise not to declare war on each other. For now. Now, that doesn't mean that they will in the future. Also, I'm not going to tell you where this is, but it's going to become a little more apparent over time as they expand and explore. Most of you probably already know where this is. So yeah, these nations, they're pretty big compared to what they used to be, which is just all that. So I need to make new cities. And I'm gonna found some new cities. Here. Here and here. Bam. Actually, I'm gonna check which one is bigger. Pretty sure it's gonna be blue team. So this is 2,914, and this is 260. Red team's bigger, actually. Okay. Blue team's feeling the pressure right now from red team. They expand like that to block off red team from expanding to them any further, basically. Red team, however, does not care because red team can expand over here. Wow, look, they found like the edge. Crap. Nice. Just expand like this. These two are rivals. So this is 2,914, and this is 260. Red team's bigger, actually. Okay. Blue team's feeling the pressure right now from red team. They expand like that to block off red team from expanding to them any further, basically. Red team, however, does not care because red team can expand over here. Wow, look, they found like the edge. Crap. Nice. Just expand like this. These two are rivals. A new layer for this. And they're gonna have this basically red team claims this area from blue team. Just because that's where it was originally planned to expand. And blue team actually doesn't really have very many claims on red team, other than say right here. But no, blue team doesn't have any. You know what? Scrap that. No claims. Don't mind that layer. So tensions are gonna be rising, you know. But for now, they're just gonna be exploring. And they're gonna expand. Whoa. Like down here. Red team has all of that to expand to. Blue team has all of this to expand to. So, you know. Blue team, few of their traders are gonna happen upon up here. Wow. And they are gonna seize it, you know. I'm cutting that out. Okay. Going a little further inland, they find more sand. Because I'm sure as you all could have guessed by now where they are. Anyways. So red team's gonna feel threatened by this, and they're also going to expand like this. And okay, new city's time. Form a city here. That's the most isolated. These are the most isolated cities, so they're going to be hard to control in the future. Anyways, so red team, actually this entire time, has been planning something. They've snuck some of their troops into these cities here, and a few more villages down here, like spies, and they're gonna strike. Sure hope I don't lose this file. And blue team was not expecting this. So blue team, since these are cut off, they'll be crushed. But rest of the forces aren't cut off, so they have fresh supplies. So they can basically go like this. However, at this point, all of blue team's military that was stationed up here would have reached them and taken it back. Not all of it back, though. I'm gonna give that would be the farthest away, so that'd be the hardest to keep. However, they counterattack here. And actually managed to begin cutting off these troops. And at this point, red team counterattacks in here, but isn't fully able to recapture it. So, you know, these areas get taken back. And then they basically, there's a peace treaty. Blue team gets all of this, and red team gets this. So blue team effectively won this war. Blue team gained more land than they lost land. Actually, I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today because I'm tired. Okay, epic end to the video. See you guys for part two next time. Yeah, see ya.